Hello and welcome to Gardenville.tv with myself, Catherine and Susan. Well, here we are, it's a lovely day, we're outside, the sun is shining, and you're going to show me another wonderful idea here.
I'm going to show you another thing. We started off, I showed you the grow ring base and how to put it together.
So there is a clip for the grow ring base which you can get on our website. If you go into Gardenville.tv, you'll go in and you'll find a grow ring base. Now,
to go with this, you can turn it into a mini greenhouse or a cold frame.
So here we have the unit put together,
filled with our soil and compost mix.
Yeah, and in here now we have...
I've got some lettuce seed to start off here.
Yeah.
And some peas in these.
Oh right, should we put in the others and we spread them around?
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
So this just...
So what are we doing here, Susan? We're trying to promote...
Well, we're speeding things up. This is a bit like putting these in a greenhouse to bring them on, because it'll be warm and you get, the light comes through, it's warm, and it just speeds things up.
Oh right, because it would be just too cold, so to try and get growth.
Well, it means you have your plants ready then to plant out. They're near the back door here. You can look after them.
Very handy.
You can water them easily.
Yeah, okay. And it's quite easy for me. Like, I've only come in from the office now, Susan, and here I am, just literally in gear from the office, and I'm able to come out the door and
straight out the door.
Manage
you don't
this
have
here.
to go wandering off down the garden or anything.
No.
So this top goes on. This goes on top.
Yeah. Now what am I putting on top here?
You're putting on a... It's made of the same material. Polypropylene. And it's the sunlight, the light will go through, because it's clear, so the light will go through. You're creating a greenhouse effect. You're warming up the soil underneath, you're warming up the seeds, you're getting them to speed up. Now there is a way you can fix this onto the base with cable ties.
Right, yeah, because of the wind, I'm just worried, yeah. Okay, so that you keep it all.
There are, when it's closed down, there are slits here which allow ventilation in, so there's always an air circulation.
Right,
there.
Which I need for the
it stops
plants.
sort of condensation and plants.
Oh, I see. Oh, right.
Now, as well as that, nice days when you want to start hardening things off, open the top.
Now, when you say hardening things off, what do you mean by that?
Getting them used to the great outdoors before you put them out.
Oh, I see.
Plant them out into the garden.
Oh.
And just with a very simple clip there.
So I have my little action going on inside here.
You have your little action going on inside.
Right.
That can clip up like that.
Yeah.
And there you are, it's got air, you can get moisture in, and it just hardens things off. Now, what I'm going to try this year is I'm going to try actually growing a cucumber in one of these.
Right.
Because I don't have a greenhouse.
Yeah.
So this would mean I could close it up at night, keep it warm.
And this is for early growing time.
For early growing time.
When the weather, it's not warm enough.
When it's not warm enough, you could do your cuttings, overwinter cuttings in here, to keep them out of the worst of the weather.
Yeah.
Because when it says something to put it in a cold frame, this is what you use. The other thing would be it'll warm up the soil in this.
Yeah.
So when it's warmed up,
this will actually heat the soil as well.
Heat the soil in there as well.
Oh, I see.
So then this can always be taken down and dismantled and stored for the summer while you bring your plants on in the grow ring.
So you can continue growing in your grow ring. You continue growing
in the grow ring. You can either leave this on to use for various purposes, or you can dismantle it, store it for the next early spring.
So all we do then is just lift that off and dismantle it?
Lift it off and dismantle it. Very easily done.
And of course there is a clip about how to put it together. How you put this together. So if you're looking at it, you might think looking at this, oh my goodness, how do you put this together? Well, if you go to our clip on how you do this, it's very simply done. And like the grow ring itself there, it's just very simply done.
When you want to fold this down again, you just put these little lugs in here, clip them in.
And because this material, Susan, is of such, what do we call it again?
Polypropylene.
Propylene.
And it's recyclable. If and when you've finished with it, or it's come to the end of its life, you can, as guaranteed for 5 years anyway, and treat it well, I'm sure you'll get longer.
And all the connections here, because of this material, they're not going to break off, or they're good and strong for opening and closing.
Yeah, very easy to put together.
Okay. Isn't that a great handy thing for outside?
I think it's brilliant. I'm going to have one myself out the door.
I'm definitely looking forward to your cucumbers.
I hope.